everybody and welcome back to the SHOEGAZER channel, where we talk about effect pedals, exciting music gear, home production and more, all around the beautiful noise and otherworldly soundscapes. It's a pedal demo again. I've been in contact with the guys of Catalinbread again, and they just released a new pedal that's called the SINKHOLE. It's about deep and lush sounding ambience, so perfect for this channel. That's the little box. Every time I open a box of a Catalinbread pedal, I'm very happy just because of the design. I mean, look at this. It's so beautiful, so weird, so colorful. And here's the SINKHOLE. Just so you know, this video is sponsored by Catalinbread, so I might be a little bit biased, but don't get me wrong, I will definitely share my honest opinion here, as I always do. I respect everything that audio companies develop. Now, after releasing the Katzenjammer filter fuzz, my second fuzz pedal, I definitely know how hard it is just to make one pedal. Every effect pedal manufacturer earns my deepest respect for everything they do. The SINKHOLE appears quite similar to the FX40, which I checked last time by Catalinbread. And in this video, I want to check out with you guys what's the difference. So you can see I'm playing my red custom Jaguar guitar based on a Squier model that I once bought for very cheap here around the corner. It still sounds like a Squier Jaguar. It's just a full scale now, and this is my clean signal. I thought I'd use a capo today just to get some different sounds. And also, sometimes I feel in the mood to experiment with some rhythms while I'm playing, because you get completely different ideas. And I think the SINKHOLE is made for ambient, alternative, post-punk, post-rock. Everyone who's using reverb and likes to use long and lush ambient verbs. It's always interesting to hear how it sounds with a beat in the background. For this I'm always using my favorite audio plugin, Addictive Drums by XLN Audio. I can check out here any beats. They have here some American indie song beats. Let's check it out. Alright, so this is the clean signal. To also have a little bit distortion, I use here my Hot Rod Rock Distortion for some dirt. Okay, just in case we need it. But first, let's stay clean and check out the SINKHOLE. So, here we go. There's just a little bit modulation in the background. So let's turn up the mix. Beautiful! We have a feedback knob, we have a mod knob, a verb knob and a volume knob to get a louder signal. I always like ripping it up fully, just because I want to hear the reverb for sure. So let's start with the feedback. A little more. It feels a little bit like there's some rotary effect or some chorus. The feedback defines how quickly the signal moves, something like that. We just use our ears today. Okay, let's turn up the mod knob. So the reverb tail is now very short, so let's turn up everything to 50%. It's quite similar to the FX40. At this point, I guess, but I think that will change. It has a stronger modulation, I think. You can hear it. The modulation is kind of very out of tune. When you look at the beautiful design that this pedal has, it looks exactly how it sounds now. Alright, 100% verb, a little less modulation and more feedback. Remember, this is a mono pedal. You have very long ambient verbs here in mono. I didn't talk to Catalinbread for the reason for that, but what I think is, as a guitarist you mostly use one amp in mono, so they keep it very simple and they just focus on mono pedals, and I think that's very cool. Alright, let's check it with distortion. I didn't realize it until now, but the LED is changing its color the whole time. First I thought this would be because of any effect that I'm generating, but as it seems, it just does whatever it wants. It's beautiful. Alright, so some beat and let's see what happens. Nice. Let's try it with more mix and a little more verb, and let's see what happens then. Let's check another beat. Interesting. It's some kind of, I don't know, it sounds very modulated, very lush and long, and also some kind of glitchy. I want to hear the extreme now. think the SINKHOLE is not just a pedal to get crazy with ambience. I think it's very useful for pretty much every reverb style you like. This is almost like a spring reverb. You just have to be careful. If you turn up the feedback knob, you get this crazy modulation style. Unless you like that, I don't know. Let's take it out. And turn up the verb more. You have a beautiful slow dive reverb. Another pickup. In the end, I always want to check it with some distortion and just see how well it would sound in a band context. So let's check another beat here. What's this here? Thanks for watching again. Yeah, I hope you got an impression of the pedal. If you haven't checked out my demo of the Catalinbread FX40, you can check it out here or just have a look in the description below. If you're currently looking for a reverb pedal with long and lush reverb tails, modulation, something that's a little bit different from just a simple shimmer pedal or something like that, this is a kind of glitchy, modulated, crazy reverb tail sound. If you're looking for a unique reverb sound in your personal music project, I think the SINKHOLE can definitely serve you something more than just, I don't know, pitch shifting delays in the background. You can really mess around with it, even if you try to use very short reverb tails with more modulation. This could also be interesting. I'm not sure why, but when I'm playing this pedal, I immediately get this wave feeling, so I want to play wave music with it. I don't know why that is, but if you're in a noisy wave Gothic band, something like that, that's a good pedal for that. Making these videos takes some time. If you want to support me in some way, you can always check out my Patreon page. If you become a band member, for example, you can also download many different digital assets like impulse responses, presets for different multi-effect pedals, Ableton Live templates for shoegaze, and my music, for example. If you're interested in that, Uncanny Valleys, you can check it out on Spotify and Bandcamp. You can always support me with buying a cassette or something like that. I even cut the tape myself. If you want to have some personal merch, this could be something for you maybe. So thanks for watching, my big gratitude, and thanks to the guys of Catalinbread. I love checking out the pedals. I hope I see you next time. See you later.